Welcome to Two Owls Talking Sports. I'm Mike Davidson, as always, with my partner, Overlake's athletic director, John Wiley, as we bring you the world's premier podcast on Overlake athletics. It was a big week last week, John, as we move forward to senior night tonight. Both of these varsity basketball teams have been playing great down the stretch. Get us caught up on three great wins for the boys team and two more for the girls last week.
Yeah, fun week. Opened up at UPrep, and it was a big road week for most of these guys. But UPrep was somebody the girls had already seen and was looking to sweep, and they did so. They went into UPrep, got the W, which was great. On the boys' side, that's also a team that has been playing well. They both came in 9-3, I believe, at that time, and Overlake took a 53-44 win out of the Puma Dome.
Outstanding.
So then it moved on to actually Thursday for the boys, and Thursday was at Granite, and the last two games the boys put up a lot of points, right? So they put up 85 points,
right?
Yeah. And beat Granite handily, and then the girls came in, played Granite the next day. Yeah, I know. It was a good game for a long time, but then late Granite came back and got them on 3 straight clutch jump shots. Tough one, but then both teams played on the road actually the girls played at home on Saturday against the Vashon Pirates, and it was kind of a similar game. There was kind of touch and go moments, but in this one, Overlake closed it out 1-4. So that was great. The Owls look great. They've evened their record at 7-7. Which, when you think about it, is phenomenal because they started out slowly, but they won 4 out of 5, and we're really proud of them. And on the boys' side, they went in Northwest Yeshiva, which is a loud little gym, and they put up a loud 92 points that night and ran away with it. So 5 out of 6 for our varsities last week. Boys now find themselves number 8. In state, I see.
Yeah,
so,
RPI rankings have them up in the top 10 at number 8.
Yeah, and the girls playing well. So a lot of stuff going on tonight. That's why we are bringing in some special guests.
Yeah, we'll have some of those players to chat with in a little bit. But how about the boys' explosion over the last couple of games? 177 points. It's been a long time since we put that up in 2 consecutive games. I heard some of them hypothesizing that 90-something was the highest points total ever for an Overlake boys team. They don't remember the Bob Wood coach teams of the 90s that hit the century mark a few times.
Bob, if you're listening, only because you ran up the scores did they score 100 points.
I think it was 109.
Yeah, I believe it was. And not our proudest moment of sportsmanship, but those days are long gone. So, but no, 92 is a big number. It's the biggest number we've seen in years.
And so we move forward then this week, big event coming up tonight. We're filming this one on Tuesday. It is senior night in the gym, and Bear Creek, perhaps the closest rival for this program is in as well. These are fun games, senior night and all the festivities, but also would be big wins.
Yeah, these are going to be great games. We went to Bear Creek early in the season. I don't think either team felt like they really played their best ball, that's for sure. But a lot's changed, and I'm excited to see where it goes. As far as the boys are number 7 in state, I believe, or 6, and Kings is 7. So you're talking about 2 top 8 teams playing. On the girls' side, there was a freshman who went off on us the first game. I've been told that will not happen again tonight. So, but hey, it's a blackout. So we are wearing black, and we are wearing black uniforms on the court, and we're going to have a blast. Both, as you know, Mike, the student bodies get into it. So there'll be a lot of big student sections. They have competitions at halftime of both varsity games. Starts off with 2 JV games at 4.
So the battle for Novelty Hill as we come down the stretch, 2 more weeks of conference play before these teams move on to the playoffs. Want to just make sure we get to recognize who's your pick for athlete of the week this last week. A lot of great performances.
Actually, we're going to let the WIA pick it for us. It was Xander Gregish was named a WIA athlete of the week. He joins a very small crew of people throughout the state, so we don't want to upstage that.
No.
And he averaged 23 points and 7 rebounds and really earned it. So congrats to him.
Congratulations, Captain America. Well
That's right.
earned.
Yes.
And then it's a no-brainer, but it is tradition. The hot ticket this week: blackout tonight.
Blackout tonight. Why senior night, right? And what is senior night? The last home game for a regular season home game for our seniors. And so it's kind of a bittersweet thing. We will have presentations 15 minutes prior to tip-off. So be there by 5:15, be there by 6:45 if you want to see the girls and the boys respectively on the speeches. They'll be brief. There are league rules involved. We have all practiced them, except for Faith, who didn't make it to our practice yesterday. But the rest of you guys are ready to go. I think she can handle it. And should be a lot of fun. I hear there's going to be a big balloon march.
All right, we got balloon arches. We got everything.
Spotlight.
Spotlight making its second appearance today. So exciting times. If you can't be here, as always, we'll bring that to you free of charge on the NFHS network.
Taco
and
truck.
The NFHS app. Yeah, taco truck. We got all the trappings.
Yeah.
And we have for you today some special guests. We have several of the seniors that we will honor this evening here in studio. Just a chance to chat with them a little bit about their journey and their teams. So welcome to all of you.
You guys can use the mic now.
Yeah, we gave them strict instructions about mic usage, but just a quick moment just to introduce yourself, your name, and how many years you've been a part of this program, going all the way back to middle school in some cases.
My name is Maggie. This is my 4th year at Overlake basketball.
My name is Faith, and this is my 3rd year at Overlake basketball.
My name is Zara, and I've been playing since 5th grade, and I can't be bothered to add it up.
My name's Hank. I've also been playing since 5th grade.
My name's Abem. I've been playing since 6th grade.
All right. Thanks for being here, you guys. Mike's got the mic, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. So, I want to ask you first, what's maybe just one of you from each of these teams, what's the first senior night that you remember, right? We do these things sometimes as young players, right, and recognize those seniors, and it feels an awful long way away when you're doing that until it's finally your turn, right? What's the first one you kind of remember? Who are the seniors that kind of stand out along the journey?
I think for me, it was 2 years ago. It was my sophomore year, my first year on varsity. Our seniors were Brian Hong, Jagger, Muad Abdi, and Armand Thomas. And I had a really good connection with all those guys. They used to drive me home all the time, and that was a pretty fun year with the group.
I think for me, the last senior night that I remember very well was like our last one when I was a junior and I had to give a speech. But I also remember being a freshman and like thinking that it was so cool that we had this like whole night. And we celebrated one senior, and her name was Anhar. She's actually Rita's sister, older sister. And I remember we all dressed up for formal, like the spirit day. And like she came in like this very like celebrity-esque like dress, and we were all dressed in suits, and we followed her around the whole day, walking her to every class.
Right on. So there's so much that happens on the court, but there's also this entire life and community off the court, right? What's one thing that as you think about the end coming that you're going to miss the most, besides anything on the court, but just off the court, being with your teammates in these programs.
I'm going to miss the bus rides. It's always the most fun part of any game. Just hanging out on the bus for like an hour or two if we're going out to Granite or Woodby, and just chilling with some tunes, talking it up with the dudes. It's good times.
Who's your go-to seat companion?
It's got to be a Bem.
There you go.
Been doing it for a while.
How about you guys?
I would say I'll miss the time at Kim's room when everyone's getting taped up and we just like chat around, and we just like chat from everything like not even basketball related, and it was just like the funniest like part of the practice, I would say. Yeah.
Shout out to Kim Stevens. Absolutely.
All right, so kind of quick round again, just one answer maybe from each side. Of all your teammates, this year's teammates, who talks the most? Who's the loudest? Who
On
doesn't
and off the court.
Yeah, who doesn't shut up?
For us, it's Carter Duvier. The dude's always saying something. He's always got something to say, constructive or not.
I would definitely go with Zara, maybe Sophie. They're always distracting me during free throws. So
Excellent, excellent. I'll give you one. So, who goes the hardest in practice?
Like even if they're a little bit extra.
I think for us, it's definitely Andrew. Like he's a pretty young kid, but he's always focused during practice. He's always trying his hardest. He's always first in sprints, and we all kind of look up to him in that manner. So yeah.
I would say maybe Zara or Anushka because I feel like they have a lot of hustle, and I feel like Zara just has one speed, and it's just really fast.
Okay.
All right, next question. Who's the one teammate that you do not want their locker next to yours?
Definitely Aisha because she always has her feet out and she's just like wrapping something and it's just like, put your feet away.
100% Derek. The dude's got like 4 pairs of shoes in his locker and like 2 towels. It does not smell good.
Sorry, Derek.
Thanks for that thought. Who does the best impression of your coach?
I think that has to go to Andy Shen. He's always doing impressions of Taylor, whether it was after practice or during the games. It's pretty funny. So yeah.
I feel like the best Rick Nelson impressionist is Rick Nelson himself, but maybe like Anushka.
Anushka?
She's just like a funny little guy.
Okay. If you could have one teammate to tutor you in all subjects, who would it be?
Easily Andrew. The dude is crazy smart. Blows me out of the water.
I would say Aisha because I just need her help with all my like chemistry, anything like science related. She's just so good at it.
And I guess from a team perspective, like, do you guys have a ritual that you do that you could share with us that's kind of fun that you do on like a regular basis where, it's like your team?
Well, I would say for us, we definitely have some more serious ones where we'll maybe like meditate before a game to kind of like focus some more because I feel like we definitely are like really funny and loud off the court, but like it's like hard to kind of like bring it in sometimes. But I also just think we have like the same like 3 dance moves we do every time we score. So.
For us, we do a pre-game hype session after we warm up. If you see the game tonight, you'll see it. It's pretty sweet. It's right before we go to the bench, and it gets us all ready for the game.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3, together.
And who's the hype king or queen, for that matter, of your squad?
Xander Gregouche. He brings the energy, man.
I feel like it's like me and Faith are both always in the huddle, like saying something, shouting at everyone.
Right on. And so we expect a big student section tonight. I expect the chance of We Want Burger to start early, even pregame. I've heard those on the road. I've heard those every single night. Total fan favorite. Be there or pick it up on NFHS, and really proud of you all. Proud that you get to celebrate this moment with your families and friends. You've given a lot to this program. I hope you took away just as much.
Well said.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for
Thank you.
today's edition of Two Owls Talking Sports. Thank you to both our girls and our boys seniors for joining us on TOTS. We will be back next week to tell you all about senior night and all this week's action. For my partner, John Wiley, I'm Mike Davidson. Thanks for joining us.